All right, this is the trigonometry test, and the first part we're going to be going over is finding missing sides. Remember, with all of these, the first thing you're going to do is find the angle, mark it, and then label your OHA. O-H-A. Remember our functions. Okay. From here, I see that I have pieces with my O and H, which represents sine. So I'm going to write it like that. Sine 42 is equal to, and then I need to put O over H. So O is X, H is 25. Whenever my number's on the bottom, that tells me I'm going to multiply. So here in my calculator, I would press 25 times sine 42. From there, I will get my answer. That is how you're doing the top ones. I'll do one more with you, this one over here in the corner. I'm marking my angle, labeling my sides, O, H, A. I have O and A this time, which if I look at my functions is tangent. So I'm writing tan 53 is equal to, and then I need O over A, so X over 7. Again, my number's on the bottom, so I'm going to be using multiplication. So it looks like this in my calculator, 7 times tan 53. If my number happens to be on top and my X is on the bottom, that is when I'm going to switch over and do division, still putting that number first, then divide in your function. Okay, so that's how you're doing the top part for missing side. Down at the bottom is when you are doing inverse trig, and this is when you are missing an angle measurement. Same thing that we've been doing on all of this is finding the angle. This time your angle is marked with X, labeling, and then going ahead and setting it up. So I have O and A, which is tangent. So it's going to look like this. Tan of X is equal to O over A, so 9 over 20. So in my calculator on this, to find that, this is where we use that second button. So we use second, tan, and then we're typing in 9 divided by 20 for our answer here. Okay, so in your calculator, the second tangent, you should see it like this with that little -1 there. Okay, so that is meaning inverse. Okay, so those two buttons should give you the inverse with that -1. Let's do one more together before I leave you on your own. Let's do this one right here. We'll label where my angle is, figure out where my sides are. H always across from the 90-degree angle. All right, it looks like I have O and H, which is sine. So sine of X, all of these are going to be with that X next to your function, is equal to O over H, 21 over 28. From there, I type it in my calculator. Second sine 21 divided by 28. All right, so you're still needing to get a number on these. I've set them up for you. Remember, again, for this one, you would want to see sine -1 in your calculator to get that inverse button. Make sure you're getting a reasonable number for these. Anything with 0 point something, you know that's not going to be accurate. If you're still having trouble on these, there are notes on this and videos as well. So that's going to be listed in the Trig notes in either week 5 or week 6. All right, it's work.